Oh, good morning, everyone. How are you today? I trust everybody is fine. Everybody is doing good. Okay. All right. This morning, we are going to treat a new lesson. Okay. And the new lesson is on probability. Can you see? That's on page 152. Page 152, probability. Okay. Oftentimes, you always hear people say the word like maybe, probably, like sure, certain. Okay, now all these are kind of words that describes probability. Okay, they are the words that describe probability. Now these are the words here, like some vocabularies. Okay, we have likely, unlikely, certain, chance, even chance, like that. So you have theoretical probability. So I'm going to be explaining to you all of these terms, okay, these terminologies, and how can you use it to find or to express a probability. So very quickly, what is the meaning of a probability, or what's probability? Now I wrote here, I said probability is the chance that something will happen. The chance, can you see I underline here chance? Okay, the chance that something will happen or that an event will occur. Okay, it's called probability. Now again, probability is the chance that something will happen or that an event will occur. That's the meaning of probability. Now very quickly, I'll be using a number line to explain probability, and everything you need to know on probability, I will use a number line to explain. Okay, now this is a number line. Okay, a number line, we have numbers. Okay, now I call this line, this side 0, can you see, and I call this side 1. Okay, and here is the midpoint. Okay, the middle. Now between 0 and 1, you have a middle number, or you have a middle value, and the middle value is what? Half. That's 1/2. Okay, now this is a number line of 0 to 1. Now I want to use this number line to explain probability. Okay, now this number line simply means a probability of 0, it's impossible. Now just pay attention, impossible. That's a probability of 0. Now when a probability is 1, it means it's certain. It's certain means like it's very sure. Okay, it's certain it's gonna happen. Now a probability of the midpoint, halfway, what does it simply mean? It means even chance, even chance, or some will say maybe. Okay, when you are not too sure, maybe it's certain or maybe it's impossible, then you have it as what? Maybe. Now even chance or maybe simply means half. Okay, and impossible, it means it's 0. Okay, now and 1 simply means it's very certain, it's very sure. Now I'm going to be using this number line, like I said, to explain everything you need to know about probability. Now if I continue, okay, now if I continue, if I bisect from half to 1, if I find the midpoint or the mid value from 1/2 to 1, I'll have a number here, quarter, 3/4. Okay, because next year will be 4/4, and 4/4 is the same thing as 1. Okay, now if I come to my left hand side, between 0 and half, I also have another value. I think this quarter, 1/4, this 3/4. Okay, 3/4, 3/4, this quarter. Okay, 1/4, and the last year is 0. Now what does 3/4 mean between your half and your 1? Now what does it mean if I will express it here? Now it means from maybe to certain, I have a statement that is called likely. Can you see? Likely, that is between your maybe or your even chance and certain, you have another words or another vocabulary that is called likely. Okay, and also between your maybe and your impossible, you also have another word. It's called unlikely. Can you understand? Between your impossible and your maybe, you have unlikely. In other words, between your half and 0, 1/4 is called unlikely. That is, it's unlikely to happen. That is, it's impossible. Okay, now if I have 3/4, it's closer to 1. It means it's likely, it can happen. Okay, but from here to the left is called unlikely. Now you could see this is a real number, this is a fractional number, a fraction, a real number. Now, what does that tells you? It tells me, or it tells us, that you can have your probability in a real number, in a fraction, and I can also change this fraction to a what? To a decimal, and also to a percentage. Okay, now watch this. Now, 1/4 is the same as what? Is 0.25. Okay, and 1/2 is the same as well, 0.5, you should know, and 3/4 is the same as 0.75. Okay, and 1 is always 1. Now 0.25, I can express it also in percentage. 0.25 is the same as 25 or 25%. Okay, and your half, you simply means that is 50%. You should know that. And 0.75 also means that was 75%. Can everybody see? And your 1 simply means it's what? 100%. Okay,